Hey everybody, I'm Terry.
I'm Melissa.
And we're Nations Travels.
We are in Jasper, Georgia today, downtown, the historic part.
Yeah, we haven't spent a lot of time in Jasper before. We came through here a lot.
On our way to Ella Day.
Right, but today we thought we'd just stop and walk through town and see what it looks like and invite y'all to come along with us.
Yeah, and let's live life
together.
Always. See you
let's
later.
Go see this, y'all. Okay, we're at the one end of Main Street right now. We're going to walk down through here and see what and all's down the strip here. But we did notice this building here across the street is kind of unusually shaped. And I don't know if one time it might have been a little burger hut or a snow cone place, but now,
Jasper,
yeah, now it says Keep Pickens Beautiful. I think is where you can adopt a road or something like that. But anyway, it's kind of unusual looking. Okay, on the corner here it says it's Main Street Fitness. But at the top I see the sign where it says Masonic Temple. So it was used for Masonic Temple at one time. And the building right beside of it, I'm judging by the way that the front sticks out, looks like it might have been an old marquee. This may have been a old movie theater at one time. Okay, there's a plaque here on the front of the building that says that it was the Star Masonic Lodge, and it was chartered 1857, and it served as a Masonic Lodge from 1925 to 85, so that's 60 years. And yeah, the corner's been filled in. Yeah, there's a little hair loft right here. Now this building that has what looks like the old movie marquee here in front, the name of it now is 61 Main, and it's a little restaurant here. Coming up next is the Daisy Boutique, and looks like a little lady shop. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they're having a winter sale, but there are benches and everything down here out lining the streets of this small town. Next we have a realty place here, realty group. Yeah, it is a pretty rendered. I don't know if it's reflecting back or not. We have honeysuckle florist here, and it looks like they're getting ready for the Valentine's season.
Has a bad word.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Didn't want you to get us out of that.
You'll notice a lot of the stores here in Jasper, it's an older town, so this storefront's made out of rock. But there's a lot of marble in this town because it is close to Tate, Georgia, where a lot of marble quarries. Is this place still open? The sweet shop? This place looks like it is closed for the day, but looking inside, well, no, it is open. The ice cream shop is open today, and they got a lot of old candy inside here. An old counter there, I see. So if you're looking for old candy and stuff, this is your place. There's even an old Ferris wheel over there. They have a wide assortment of jelly beans, it looks like, in here. And there's E.T. Lisa has found the macarons in here, and she loves macarons. And they do have banana cream, which is one of my favorites. They even still have a 1 cent bubblegum machine. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. And they do have some chairs out front here where you can sit outside and eat your ice cream. I think this is the orthodontics building right here. It's good to see these buildings still being in use. A lot of times downtowns kind of fade away, but I'm glad this is here. And this corner building that says 1 South Main, it looks like it's being used as a church now, and it's a beautiful marble building. Yeah, this is the historic Richards building. It was built in 1898. Across the street there is the old mule house, and I see they have a eating area outside there on the porch. We're about to cross the street and go by that. Okay, as I said, this is the old mule house, and I think it's a distillery. There's a better look at the porch out here. And the mule house actually has a old mule here in the garden area. But I really like this old building on. I like the rusticness of it. And here is the Hair Fair, our shop. And then we have Mary, which I think it is a bakery. And I don't think they're open right now.
I have a question, Mr. Nations.
What's that?
What is a Brazilian cake? What makes it different from ours?
Well,
is that a picture of one right there?
Cakes.
The chocolate?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'll have to look that up.
If anybody knows, let us know in the comments what the difference is between a Brazilian cake
Brazilian cheese
and a regular
rolls
cake.
Too.
Okay, next up is the Carraige House Coffee Shoppe. It says they have breakfast and lunch, and we did actually eat lunch here today. We got a club sandwich and a bowl of tomato soup, and it was really good. And I've got some pictures of that I'll try to insert right in this area right here.
Now y'all, it's soft. They're soft.
Okay, darling. Thank you.
It's his first time in.
Carraige House, where we just ate lunch earlier. It says it's one of the 2 oldest commercial sites in Jasper, and was established 1880. And we were actually talking to the lady who runs the Carraige House coffee shop there, and she told us that throughout the years this has been used as a funeral parlor and as a feed store, and also a Radio Shack was also in here at one point in time. So it's had a colorful past. Now on the side of the Carraige House Coffee Shop building that we just ate at, they actually have a copy of the 10 Commandments here on the side, which you don't see that a whole lot, but that's pretty neat. Now down one of the side streets off of Main Street, we see this little New York pizza and bar area down here, which is kind of quaint looking down here. Here on Main Street is the Pickens County Courthouse. It does look like it is a newer building, but they do have signs up here that I guess this was part of the old federal road at one time. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but years ago when roads weren't that common, the federal government kind of built roads across the country that you can still find remnants of those roads today. But this was, I guess, part of it through here. And going on down the street, we come to Sharp Top Distilling Company. And it looks like they have a whiskey barrel up there on top of their sign. So, I guess this is a distillery. This is the bottom of a lamppost that we just happened to notice walking down Main Street. I mean, to show you that, yeah, there are lights up on top. But anyway, it looks like this might have been a school project where they were going to do a little herb garden, because we can see spearmint and creeping thyme and a couple other things here that have been planted in the area. But anyway, it just kind of caught our attention as we were walking by. The Jasper Rotary Club has up this little monument, and on it they have the 4-way test of the things we think, say, or do. And those 4 things is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And lastly, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Pretty good. Here's the water tower of the Woodbridge Inn in Jasper, Georgia. And we'll show you a picture of that inn in just a moment. Okay, there's the old Woodbridge Inn in the distance right there. And to get to it, you have to cross over this old bridge that goes over the railroad tracks here.
And it's also a tavern.
Also,
it was
what?
added later.
Okay.
The restaurant was added later, but they call it a tavern on the sign.
Oh, let's go take a look. Okay, here's the Woodbridge Inn that I told you about.
It's on the edge of downtown.
Yeah, and Melissa, there's actually a Woodbridge
General store. I went in and it's got such cute things.
Yeah, she went in and talked to him at the general store about this place. What did they tell you?
They said that it was built for the people traveling to Alabama and Florida for a place to come in and rest while they were headed on their way.
On travel, so it's been here a long time. And business must have been good because I noticed they added another building over here that doesn't really look.
It's new.
Like I said, old, yeah.
And there's also a restaurant or tavern in here. Let's go up here and look in.
Yeah, so this is a nice historic little.
I like the rock.
Inn here in Jasper.
I know it's weird. See the rock?
Yeah, they do have a.
I love weird things.
They have a rock. I don't see any inscription or writing around or anything, but it is really a pretty rock.
They have one of the historical things about when this was born. So when this was open.
Okay, we got up here to the building on the porch. We can see where it says historic building. It was originally the Lenin Hotel from 1880 all the way up to 1974. And then I'm guessing that it probably changed hands and became the Woodbridge Inn in 1976. But that is really a long run. The entrance you see here is to the tavern, and there's a little sign here that says around to the hotel. Here's the front of the Woodbridge Inn. And I notice they have some old decorative planters here in front. I'm looking. There are marble steps coming up through here, and I would say these were probably original steps from when it was first built in the 1880s. There's a lot of marble in this area, a lot. Yeah, there's a rocking chair front porch, and I see the sign to the restaurant up there also. I do also like the work they've done on these trees too. Good landscaping. I'm wondering if this was actually an old well out front here in front of the building. And this is the old Pickens County Jail here on Main Street. And I think if I read correct, let that truck get by. I think if I read correctly, they actually used this building until like 1980 or so. And as you can see, it is, the front of it here is out of marble. The steps are marble and the walkway is marble. A lot of marble in Jasper. And here's, they got about it. It says it was constructed in 1906. And right beside the courthouse is the Kirby Dash Quinton cabin that they have here in this old hewn log cabin. Looks like it is locked up, so we can't look inside. But I do see they have a homemade bench here out of a log that's been split in two. I got the horseshoe over the door for good luck. As you can see, the steps are made out of rock, and the foundations of the building are also just stacked rock. And I think that was pretty common back in the day. It's a small cabin, but you can see they have a big stone fireplace here on the end. And it looks like the back side of it is kind of leaned in over the years. Here's the other side of the cabin. They've got another door and a porch back here. And it has the top part of a well, but that's just there, I think, for looks, of course. Now, this well that you see here, though, is actually real. And there's a sign around front that said that the community would come here and get water out of this well. And it would provide for like 100 people at a time or something like that they said. But here's the back side of the jailhouse. You can see they've got bars still on the doors back here. They have bars in jail cell plus a padlock chain, so nobody's getting in or out of there. Down the other side of the street we have I think the chiropractic office. and an optometrist.
Hey, Nations.
Hold on.
Inhale. Smell. Something smells wonderful.
Where's that smell coming from?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Maybe
Okay,
you can find
we're
it.
smelling something good.
It's
from
probably
somewhere
that
right here.
tacos and margarita, but it smells like a hamburger.
Okay, we'll see if we can find it out there. Okay, this is attorney's
He's attorney.
office.
Yeah, there's another attorney. They have a lot of attorneys, 5 or 6 or maybe more than that. That looks like a good store.
This says bless all the inner.
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say. It has antiques. It has furniture.
It's called Dog Tired Relics.
Yeah, for antiques.
Now, I like the sign here. It's got a dog just laying there, old hound dog, it looks like. And here's another old storefront. Can you see what it says up on top?
It was a furniture store. That used to be the post office. It'll tell you.
U.S. Post Office.
It'll tell you right
Jasper,
there.
Georgia. Okay.
It was Jasper's first.
There's a historic building. Moore's Furniture Store. Jasper's first post office, adjacent to early Jasper Pharmacy. 1916. Let me step back so that I can get a better picture. Yeah, and it is true that when you step back away from it, you can still see the letters on the marble where it said U.S. Post Office, Jasper, Georgia, and you can see where there was an awning or something there in front. But the store that shares the building, on the top of it, it says 1916 above the door. And the store that occupies the building now, it's called Bad Donkey. And it says Makers Market and Studio. This is First Mounting Tasting Room, so I think it might be a winery and craft beer. But Melissa, did you find where the smell was coming from? And where's it coming from?
Tacos and margaritas.
Tacos and margaritas. So here's a little taco place. And I see they have outside seating. Now here beside the taco and margaritas, one of the streets here, they've actually closed it off and put picnic tables out here. And as you go across the street here, there's Penley Creek Brewing Company. So I imagine at night you can get you something from maybe one of these places and just come out here and enjoy the evening. This is Penley Creek Brewing Company, and this building beside it, I think it's for lease. It says Sequoia Ventures, so that is available. I really like the old building. Apartments upstairs? Okay, yeah, there's apartments upstairs. I see a video arcade game in the lobby here, but the door front stops here. I did notice it says Chattanooga Steel Works, but Chattanooga, Tennessee, if I'm going to make a guess, it's probably about 80 to 100 miles from here maybe. But that's where these metal fronts came from.
I have a question.
Okay.
That is not building related.
Uh-oh.
What kind of flower is this?
Okay.
It's January, it's cold, and
I
it's
have
in full
no
bloom.
idea
It looks
what
like a
type of flower this
cabbage,
is.
but it's a flower.
Yeah.
And these must have got confused last week when it was in the 60s and started blooming.
Now, once again, if you know what these are,
They're all
let
up and
us
down
know.
the street, and
Yeah,
they're beautiful
that is neat
in a
here.
weird way because they're weird. And I love weird.
Yeah, their walkways are nice because they've got
They got
all
the
these little,
marble.
yeah, they're trimmed in marble, and they got benches down through here. And as you can see, they got
Here,
plantings all
here's
down
your
through here. Oh,
Yeah.
here we have a sign on this building.
This one and where we ate are the oldest buildings. This one and the one across the way.
That is true. It's had the same sign, one or two others buildings.
Yeah, and it's right behind you. And they look, well, they're painted.
It just said the 1880. I don't know if they don't know the exact date because records weren't that good, or they maybe lost records since that time, but we do know it's before 1880. It's really a beautiful building, and again,
I like the sign. Did
they
you read it?
incorporated marble into the building. What's that? Which one?
Invest in your hair. It's the crown you never take off.
Oh yeah, that's a good saying.
Another question about the buildings. I
Okay.
wonder if these, look across the street,
Okay.
are those fireplaces still in working order? You know, we went in on the other side of the building, which they have them divided. And is that a real bird?
That is a good
The
question.
top.
Where
Look, at the top
At the
on the
very
other
top?
side. It looks like a big
I
owl.
see what you're talking about at the very corner.
It looks like
Let
a
me
big
zoom in
owl.
here.
Or I'm seeing things. Sorry, folks. I distracted the
We
hubs.
think this is,
An owl. Is it fake?
but we
like
don't know if
yours?
it's real. I don't think it's real. I think it may be a fake owl to keep other birds from landing
Oh, yeah,
on the
because
roof.
there's one on the other end past the
Yeah,
fireplaces.
yeah, I see another end too. So
That is so
yeah,
cool.
it is a
Cool.
yeah, it's a predator bird to keep away pigeons and
Like
other
you
birds
have
from
in
nesting.
our yard that
Yeah.
scared your wife, but you didn't tell her, and I pulled up the yard and there's a predator bird sitting there.
That is true.
Yeah.
And this is the Woodbridge General Store, which at one time was associated with the inn that we showed you a while ago. Now here at the Woodbridge General Store, they have a window display that has Valentine hearts in it and everything. But what I really like is they've got these cupids that I hope my camera's picking up. They're flying back and forth across the window here, which it's just kind of neat looking. And as I leave the Woodbridge General Store, we come to Wilson Company Store, which looks like a boutique. And look like we got some really nice things in the window here. But I do notice they got one of the old coin-operated horses that you could ride. Used to be in front of the grocery stores and stuff. And it looks like it's in really good condition, so that's pretty neat right there. And then the next building is a pharmacy, which looks like it may be not quite as old as the other buildings. I'm not really sure. It could be just maybe the front redone. The Jasper Drugstore and Wellness Center. And I don't know if they had corn planted in here, or this is left over from the fall, but it actually looks like it may have been planted in here, but there's what's left of corn stalks. And here's the Clock Tower Gifts and Boutique. And this next block that we came to has been taken over by Synovus Bank. Hey, well, that was our walk through Jasper today, and we hope that you enjoyed it. And
We got something to enjoy now.
yeah, one of the sweet shop that we went into, an ice cream parlor, they actually have macarons, and that is her weakness.
Well, somebody tried a banana one in
that is her
Panama, and he said, "Yeah, get the banana."
Yeah, the banana, we ate some banana in
banana pudding.
Panama,
downtown.
City, Florida,
Look,
and they were really good.
This is from, you'll see in his footage where he went, it's Lollidrops Sweet Shop, an ice cream parlor. She was making Coke floats and they look so good. And then I spotted these, and this is, we got banana cream, and we thought the sign said 2 for $2.55, and I thought that's the cheapest macarons.
Yeah.
No, they're $2.55 a piece. And then, or I wouldn't have got this one because I know the hubs won't like it. It's called confetti. I thought that was so pretty. It's pink.
Is it
But
strawberry?
the banana cream, it's probably birthday cake. I don't know. We'll try it and see. All right, banana cream. Since you like that one in Panama, look at him. He licked his lips. Since he liked that one in Panama so much, I'm gonna let him try it first.
Okay, I'll try.
Don't you eat all of it. Yeah, the whole, you probably think the whole thing would fit in your mouth. You're so
Okay, here
cute.
goes.
Let us know. Have they got the crunch? The cream. The cream came flying
cream came
out. It's banana cream. How is it?
The flavor is really good. It's kind of chewy, kind of tough chewy.
I tried that cream, and I know right off that is not as sweet as that banana pudding one. We wish that we had gotten more. That lady was so sweet. We was at a farmer's market in Panama.
Okay, the flavor of it's really good, but the texture is
perfect texture for me.
The texture is really firm, but it is chewy.
I like it. All right. We're going to try this, and I will try the... I know you're going to try that side. I'm going to try the confetti side.
So I'm thinking it might have some type of strawberry flavor to it.
But it's called confetti. You tell me.
Okay.
No flavor. Vanilla, maybe? Oh, those things are falling everywhere. We're going to have those little sparkle balls all over the place.
Yeah, I'm
Has
thinking
no flavor.
I think it's just vanilla, maybe with
Look,
with the red food coloring.
That's banana, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. It looks like it.
Ooh. Oh, can you chew it? That's caramel. I thought I was tasting caramel.
That is caramel.
It's caramel. What's caramel doing in banana cream? That's why it's so chewy, dude.
Yep. Is this mine? I'll take a little bite.
Yes. No, I thought you was having trouble.
Yeah.
Did you get you got the caramel?
I did.
I found the, oh no, another one. There has been accidents, live flight, everywhere we turn in Jasper. That's why we said we may not can get out, because live flight landed over here, something's going on. And then we were walking down to get back to our car, and there's been an accident. There's ambulances. I was like, it must be or did the ambulance just take off?
Yeah, so we're between two different accidents.
Yeah.
On the road that we need to leave town on.
Yeah.
But we hate that, you know, someone's been in an accident.
Yeah.
But,
oh, I do. And the life flight, ooh, don't want that. We watched it circle town and land. But we know the wreck. I asked a truck that had went around it. He said a car and a funeral van had hit. So somebody's hurt because they called for the ambulance.
Yeah, we just hope everybody's okay.
Yeah, but thank you for watching. I'm sorry to we brought the video down, but we may
Yeah,
we may be
sorry.
in Jasper next time you see us. We can get out. People are we parked on the back street. It's easier to get out. We went down the wrong way, and if you come to Jasper, pay attention, because a lot of their streets are one way. We didn't realize it. And our GPS says, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
So we were like, oops. Yeah, the parking spaces are the other way.
Yeah,
so now everybody's going this way.
Yeah, I turned down this street, and the problem was there is a sign at the end of the street that says one way, but there was a utility truck that was in front of it, and I couldn't see the sign, so I turned that street. But then my GPS was like, what are you doing?
Our GPS yelled at us.
So,
she hears us talk about her so much because she doesn't understand us, and she sends us to the wrong spot. She sent us, when we went to the Knoxville Zoo, she sent us to a dead end. But we could see the zoo, but we couldn't get to it.
yeah, it was like a back gate
We
that
went
closed
through
to public.
a community that was a little sketchy. But it was okay. We made it out okay.
Yeah.
As you saw, we posted a video last year of the Knoxville Zoo.
Yeah, it was a successful day.
But we wonder about it's a Garmin, and I don't think he's updated it, and we wonder about her sometimes. Just like our Google and our Siri, you know, I've got to where I say thank you, and they go, you're welcome. They're listening for sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, oh, did you want any more of these?
No, I'm good.
Tastes like candy. Oh, I know it's candy, but it tastes like candy.
Yeah.
Like they have put some kind of flavor. That store had candy from my childhood. Those Astro Pops, hard as a rock, shaped like it's a point. I guess
Like
it
a
was
rocket?
shaped like a rocket, yeah.
Yeah.
And the different colors, and they had the little candy cigarettes. He's going the wrong way.
Somebody did.
There's gonna be
Go the
another
wrong way,
wreck.
yeah.
We're gonna be stuck. Sorry, we got off track. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for watching our
thanks for
video.
watching.
We hope one day you can visit Jasper, Georgia. We did eat lunch, and it'll be on my channel, but he'll show a clip of it. We went into the Carraige House. We just wanted to go in there because it was one of the oldest commercial buildings in Jasper. We wanted to look. As soon as you walk in, there's a closed up fireplace. So we walked on in, and the lady said, well, here, just go ahead and look at the menu. And we knew we were gonna have to eat lunch. So I talked him into it, and the sandwich we had and the soup we had is some of the best.
And your YouTube channel is?
Smiles a lot with 2 T's.
So you can see the lunch we had on there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you hadn't already subscribed, we would love it if you would.
Yeah, and I'm still talking.
Okay.
I'm still talking about lunch. Okay. The sandwich, if you ever come, was called the Jasper sandwich. And that thing, they gave you it was 2 things on a stick. What was it? Oh, you'll put it.
Yeah. It's like a club sandwich.
And if you like tomato soup, this was tomato basil. And I told him when I tasted it, it tastes like a pizza in a soup. Or he said marinara, whatever. It's really good.
It was good to be tomato soup.
He doesn't.
Because I don't really like tomato soup.
He's a manly man. He
this
doesn't
was really good.
We're talking at the same time. He is a manly man, and he doesn't do soup. He finished it. And the lady, I went to the restroom, and she hollered at me, why you let go so long? He's eating your soup. She embarrassed me to death. I was taking pictures too because they have a big carriage hanging in there. But I said I told him to because they have is a cup like this big, and for $1 more you can get a bowl. It's like this big.
That's what she did.
Not exaggerating. You can come over to my channel and watch it if you decide you want a trip to Jasper and want some place to eat, which we went by some places and they smelled wonderful, but some places to eat were closed. We're here on a Tuesday and they were closed.
We had a really good waitress. Her name was Dixie, and she was very friendly and outgoing.
She talked us into eating.
Feel at home, yeah.
And then the customers noticed we were taking pictures, so they talked to the owner, who told us we were interested in what businesses were there, and she told us a little bit about them. I wished I had videoed her telling us. She didn't know what it was first. She didn't know what it was first, but she knew it had been a morgue, a funeral home before. That kind of scared me when I went to the restroom because it was way in the back. But it was nice. It was a very nice place to eat, so I recommend it totally. And they have a cake, and when you ask for a slice, we watched them give people a slice because we were sitting by the counter. Cut that wide, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And their muffins are that big around, and their cinnamon rolls are that big around. We didn't do dessert because that soup and that sandwich, it filled me up.
Yeah, and then she did tell us that when we were in there, the walls are barren right now.
Paint.
But she said they were about to paint, so they had taken down all their decor. But they said it was really, used and decorated up real nice.
What she said. And there's 2 big, huge doors. That the building is actually one big building, and they share it with another, the law offices. And it was neat. It was neat. So.
And there's a huge carriage, hence the name Carraige House.
I wouldn't want to eat under it, would you?
It's actually
table
suspended up next to the ceiling. So
they even have antiques in the restroom. There was a sewing machine. Was there anything in the men's? They didn't decorate yours?
No, there were some, but it was what was it? It was some old radio.
Because I'm not going to film in the restroom. That's just me.
Yeah, they just had a little table in there that had an old radio in the
Oh, you had an old radio. Wow, I got a sewing machine.
I guess the men go and listen to the radio. Women go in.
How many men tried to turn that radio on?
I don't know. I didn't touch it. I knew it was there for decades.
All right. I'm done. Now you can do your thing, baby doll.
Okay. Thanks for watching. And if you hadn't already subscribed, we would appreciate it if you subscribe.
I'm doing the likes.
And give us a thumbs up or
this is
a like.
Subscribe. This is like. And notification.
You got anything you want to add?
I was trying to help you with my, but we're just not together today. We have walked and walked. We walked that town twice. Yeah. And everybody is so friendly here.
Yeah, I did make that comment to her. That everybody we talked to has been very,
Yeah, I went in and carried on conversation. Everybody wanted to talk to us too and tell us about their town. So, all right, well, we're going to try to get out of here. They're cutting over on that road now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to try to get out of here. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Who knows where we're going to go next?
Yeah, but until then, let's live well.
Together. Always.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.